Welcome to Namaste with Renee. I am your host, Renee Marcou, CEO of the iHeart Academy Life Coaching Certification and Business Building Program, entrepreneur for over 15 years, spiritual and wealth advocate, and professional singer. And in this podcast, we talk about how to disrupt the program of lack and limitation and instead consciously design your life so you can experience more happiness, inner peace. You can be living on purpose in your career and also realize your unlimited potential. So I'm coming on here today because my dear friend, Divine Timing, has been getting a bad rap lately, and I want to help separate the two parts of divine timing. One that I can understand why people in my industry are saying divine timing is not cool. And then the other part that I feel divine timing is great and can be super helpful while you manifest. So divine timing was taught to me over 10 years ago when I went through my life coaching certification course and I started working with clients. So divine timing was explained to me as, yes, you're clear in your manifestations and you are going to be getting what you're putting out there. However, if you surrender to divine timing and you have to know in your heart that it's coming to you, this or something better. So what it is that you're asking for is going to come to you in divine timing. So meaning that when the universe says it's the best time for you, or when you can surrender to the process. So I definitely can feel both sides, how it is kind of a seesaw on this. And I want to just go a little bit deeper to help kind of clear out the blockages that might come up about divine timing. So divine timing in that way that I had just explained it is, it kind of does feel like, oh my gosh, I want everything from my heart and I'm so clear and I know that this is my manifestation that I want to bring into the world. And then if you you're believing in it, you're ready to receive it, you're acting on it, you're taking the right steps. But then if you think in that smidgen of energy shift, it will most likely shift down where you're like, well, but if it's meant to be, it will. It almost kind of feels like you're giving your power away in a sense, because you're like, oh, well, if it's meant to be, it will. So then you kind of like give up on that whole, like, I'm going to take action inspired. I'm going to do what I have to do every day that my coach tells me, or, your universe and your source. So in that way, I do understand why divine timing is getting a bad rap in the industry, right? However, there is a part to divine timing that is not giving it up. It's surrendering with a knowing that what you're manifesting is coming closer to you. That when you are in the divine receive, and when you know for sure that what you are asking for, it's on its way to you, you get to detach from any need. Because then if you step into divine timing, you know what's coming. It's just a matter of taking action. It's a matter of following through on your mantras or your processes that you use every day. It's a matter of, taking inspired action, going out and doing the steps that the universe brings to you, your higher self or your source or God, whatever you believe in, showing up and showing you the way. So divine timing in that way feels a lot better, right? It's like, okay, cool. Like, it's on its way to me. I'm taking action. It's still happening. So divine timing feels good. It's like, all right, here it's coming. I'm going to keep continuing taking action. I'm going to continue to keep doing my part of the process of manifesting. Right? So to talk about divine timing that way, three words come up for me: knowingness and unwavering faith. So there's a thing about a knowingness when you have this gorgeous bond with the universe, knowing that the universe is your co-creator, is your manager, is the other part of the source and the magical puzzle, if you will, that brings you in the next step. Then it's like, okay, cool. I know you're going to show up. So I know that me putting in all of this effort toward my goal or my manifestation, it's going to pay off. Oftentimes the universe gives you something even better than what you're asking for. And when we look back on our life, I'm sure you can kind of think about that in this moment and think, wow, what was something that I asked for that I'm so glad it didn't show up, right? The universe intervenes when it's something that you're asking for that's not good enough for you, right? Or it's not good enough for your excelling in your life or your life purpose or your passion, right? And we think sometimes too small. So the universe is like, no, I'm taking you out of that small road and I'm putting you on this grand road right here. So with that, divine timing, universal interjection feels good. It feels right. That's the knowingness and the bond that you have with your universe or your source. Another thing, the other term that I want to share is unwavering faith. When you have that unwavering faith, you're practicing your trust bond with the universe, with your source. And unwavering faith, one of my most favorite terms ever, is knowing that what you're asking for is coming. Very basic, but it's also just leaning into the feeling. It's embodying it. It's acting as if you're going for, so many ideas pop into my mind, by the way, when I'm about to share an example, but let's keep it emotional wise, like something that you're feeling. If you're asking for more peace in your life and you have unwavering faith that the universe is going to reveal to you more peace, we've got to connect to where you can find peace right now in your life already. And this is part of the manifesting process that a lot of people forget because they're like, well, I want to manifest this grand, amazing, big dream vision that I've put on my vision board or that I've written out so clearly and scripted, which is amazing. I'm behind both of those processes, by the way. But it's like, if you feel that it's so far away, you've got to get in the feeling place of unwavering faith that it's on its way to you. Knowingness, the universe is hearing you. You have that strong bond. And then also divine timing. It's coming to my life in the right time, place, reality, with the right people, with the right experiences, right? So how do you feel about divine timing? What side of the seesaw or spectrum are you on with it? Because I'm still viewing it in a positive way because I see it as option number 2 more than option number 1. So let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your input. And if you have any questions, of course, you can reach out to me or just pop them in the comments and I'll come back and check them out. And also too, I offer a manifesting class to teach people how to manifest. So it's 12 weeks, 12 amazing, beautiful steps, and it's a whole lot of fun. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, there's a link somewhere around this video. Well, I wish you an amazing day. I could keep on going, but I do have to get to some other content today. So I look forward to connecting with you soon. Many blessings to you, and we'll connect in another video. And if you're not subscribed,